engineer and I'd worked my way up to operations manager, but I was just drinking myself into oblivion most weekends because I felt like I had no satisfaction in what I was doing. I felt stressed at work. They was overloading me and then I was overloading my team. So I felt kind of stuck, lost, and I had no hope until my brother-in-law introduced me to Herbalife. Now guys, I'll say straight away, and I always do say this, I did suffer from a bit of imposter syndrome because I looked at all of these great Herbalife members and how well they looked, and I just wasn't there yet. But what I want you to take from this is I wasn't there yet. And it really didn't matter. If you commit to the journey of change, you can reach any level that you like in this business. We feel like we've only just got started ourselves now. We have huge aspirations to go so much further. But if where you are at the moment, yeah, you're feeling like, is this for you or isn't it for you? Stay in, get to the meetings, get on the calls, work with your sponsor. Everything's possible because guys, we did that and we still do this. So we build our business primarily face to face, whether it's our members working in their hubs and building their marathons around their face-to-face or around their kitchens, guys. That was the way that we got started. We also have a huge business now growing in the nutrition clubs, which we have our own structures for. But guys, again, everything really is about getting people results, yeah? Applying yourself to whatever the support structure is and the system that your upline's following, and then putting that stuff into action, guys. Nothing works unless you work it, but if you do work it, this is what happened for us. You know, we have an incredible team. We see a group of friends and family there, but it looks incredible. We know that's us on stage getting recognised for the president team, but there's always pinch yourself moments throughout this. If you're willing to apply yourself, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is why we do it, guys. This is our sons, Reggie and Frank, as we mentioned, and my dad, who's not that well at the moment, but we're able to be with him when most times we'll be working 12-hour days. But we're also just back from Italy. Now we're over in the villa in Spain. These kids think, these two sons of ours think this is normal. We try to explain to them, this isn't really normal. You're very lucky, and you know, they're lovely little boys. But to be able to give your children a life that Michelle and I, who both come from very humble beginnings, they certainly didn't have, it just means, guys, that it's open to you. Everything that we can do, you can do. This is why we show you this, not to show off, but just to show you that it's possible. So let's get into the latest news before we get into the training. We're going to give you some bad news first. So protein bake mix is actually out of stock, so keep your eye on your emails. Cookie dough Herbalife 24 Achieve protein bars are out of stock, but don't forget we have the dark chocolate there for you to order. Now guys, when things go out of stock, let's look at our attitudes. Let's not keep complaining about it to our teams. Yeah, it's very rare things go out of stock, but this stuff happens. It's going to come back in, and we have hundreds and hundreds of other products that are at your fingertips. Now something else, we have a new delivery partner. It's in Every. Now the reason that I know these guys must be pretty good is because I'm not hearing loads of complaints about them, guys. There is a live notifications app where you can literally log in, check the status of the delivery, you can message the courier. So this has really simplified things a bit for us, guys. So let's make sure that we're understanding who Every are and what they have to offer. We also have some new marketing materials around the road to supervise. And now, guys, it's very important, yeah, that you understand that everything we do in Herbalife is based around taking a prospect on a journey to the 50%, yeah, where they can go on and teach someone to do the same. And to do that, guys, there is formulas in there, there is numbers that we need to understand. There's not much, but try to apply yourself to what the company are offering us so that you can learn it and then you can teach it also. Guys, another big tool at your disposal, if you like, is the open online experience, which is every single Wednesday without fail, where you can invite your customers on. So if you've got any customers and it's either their 2-week review or they're showing that they're enthusiastic, invite them onto this call to let them see their rewards and options. But make sure that you're promoting, guys. Make sure that you're showing them that Herbalife is bigger than you just looking after them as a customer. And the best way to do that is third-party edification. So put people on calls, or even better, guys, get them to meetings. This is what the Open was set up for, an open experience to make sure that we can show people the best we have to offer. The sampling, the atmospheres, the electric stories, guys. This all happens in the Open online evenings, so make sure that you're inviting your guys along to those. And there's the date, so let's make sure we take a screenshot. Bigger and better than that is the extravaganza. Now, guys, I'm just going to say this to you because I say it to my team all the time. Where do you want to get to? If you're talking to me about getting higher than the supervisor level, then you need to be thinking about getting your ticket booked for this, guys. Thousands of Herbalife independent distributors screaming the roof off, DJs, incredible stories. Guys, this is really where we made the decision to go for it, where we decided to burn the boats. We don't want no way back, pull the drawbridges up. We're all in Herbalife and nothing was going to stop us because we heard stories at this event. Now, guys, when you hear something in like an auditorium or an arena of that size, it sticks. And I remember all president teams saying before there was that one extravaganza that changed their lives. Now, let me tell you this, guys, it won't be the one that you wasn't at. Or actually, it could be the one that you wasn't at because you didn't go and your life goes in another direction. So let's make sure we are booked and we are promoting like crazy. Now, for the heavy hitters among us, guys, we have the levels promotion for you gunslingers out there that are wanting to not only get to the extravaganza, you're wanting to get there in style. We have the levels promotion, which I'm going to get you to take a screenshot of because I don't want to be breaking down all these numbers for you. But if you don't understand this, speak to your sponsor, take the screenshot, and it's all about accumulating volume over a period of time, which is going to allow you to qualify for cash rewards, guys, cash incentives. Herbalife are constantly making things better. And guys, I'm a big believer in the levels promotions, not just at the extravaganza, but at all our national events. So let's make sure that we not only took a screenshot, that we understand what needs to happen and that we are promoting this like crazy. But guys, qualifying for this stuff is the best example that you could set. Now, guys, going into the first section, if you like, or the reason that you've all tuned in tonight, this is going to be absolutely incredible. Make sure you've got your notepads and pens. Sal's going to be taking us through the first part of phase 3, which is quick start, guys. How to get someone going. It's the most important part. No point recruiting them, guys, if you're just going to sit there and look at them. Help them get going. Help them get their money in their first bit of money in their pocket. Help them get their first customers. How do we do that? Sal's going to break this down. So let's give it up for Millionaire team member Sal Al-Najjar. Over to you, Sal.
Guys, before we get started, let me just introduce myself. A lot of you may know who I am, but a lot of you are brand new. My name's Sal. I'm a Millionaire team member. I've been with the company for 8 years now, which still blows my mind because I had no experience, no knowledge, nothing around nutrition or this industry of network marketing. But I came in as an excited customer. I saw my sponsor get really good results. I wanted the results that he had, and he just got me started on a plan and told me to follow exactly what he was doing and engage with the community. And everyone in here knows, and you've seen it time after time, when you use these products in the right way, you get incredible results. You manage your calories, you increase the amount of nutrients you're putting in your body, which makes you feel amazing. You get lots of energy. You hit your protein target so easily. You don't know what you're doing, but you've got the best nutritionist all day, every day. So the results were absolutely mind-blowing. I love the results. And from there, I just started getting asked lots of questions from my friends, from my family, from people I worked with. What are you doing? Can you get me started? And it was at this point that Ricky invited me to a meeting, like a lot of you would have gone to. And at that meeting, it was the stories that I heard that got me inspired, because before Herbalife, I had a very traditional career in the corporate world, like many of you. I worked in an office, I sat at a desk for 8 to 10 hours a day, but I wanted more from life. I wanted more time, I wanted more freedom, I wanted more control over my income. Is there anyone in here that believes that they're worth more than what they're getting paid for now? Does anyone want more control over their time, where they go, what they do, how they do it? That's actually the dream, to do what you want, when you want, how you want. But for most of the population, we don't have a vehicle that allows us to do that. And that day I walked into that crazy room full of crazy people, my initial thought was, this is absolutely not for me. Who are these nutters? Because everyone was happy and positive. And as you all know now, outside in that real world, not everyone is that happy and positive. They're kicked down by life. But I heard some stories that really inspired me. And all I did was I kept it simple. I was lucky I had a very simple sponsor, but he's very effective, Ricky Roberts. He got great results, and he just knew how to activate me really well. And that's something I'm going to be going through with you guys today. And I just hope that all of you guys can work your way into a position where you're doing Herbalife full time, because it literally is the dream. Before I'd get on the train and commute to work, now I walk my dogs every morning. I actually walk them 3 times a day. It's all I pretty much do if you follow me on Instagram. But it's allowed me to go on these vacations where someone picks you up, something I've never experienced, speaking on stage, the self-development, the personal growth. I'm guest speaking in Finland, but I'm literally living my dream because this company has offered me an opportunity just to grow within myself and achieve my potential. And that's the opportunity that every single person in this room has got. You just need a boost of energy, a boost of excitement, and really understand what you've got in your hands with this opportunity. Because every single person you've seen speak on stage this weekend has exactly the same opportunity as you. It's just the amount of belief and confidence you can have in yourself to get up here, to hit those levels, to achieve that income, and live the lifestyle that you deserve, and maybe that your family deserves. So, guys, today I'm going to go through the quick start. And basically, when we launched this pathway back in November, we were stuck between having a quick start that was a 90-day plan and a quick start. And really what we wanted to do is get people in and get them going really quickly, really simply, and effectively. And what we're doing now with the traffic lights is going back to what works. In Herbalife, the clues of success are always in the simplicity, the basics, and the fundamentals. So we're going back to simplicity, we're going back to something that's quick and effective, and we're going to go back to traffic lights. And what traffic lights represents, guys, is the basics and fundamentals of Herbalife. You can take whatever DMO you like. You can go into whatever room you like. We know that Herbalife provide products that help people get amazing results, and we build communities, and we give our customers support and guidance that allows them to live their healthiest, happiest life. That's the very basics of Herbalife. How we get those customers, look after them, get them started, and get them into the marketing plan, well, that's down to your daily method of operation, the way you want to build your business, and you finding your Herbalife. For me, this is the simplest and most effective. We get people great results, we educate them on what we do, and we help and guide them to get into action so that they can achieve their goals. The reason why I like this is because it's so simple to do. And if it's simple to do, it's really simple to teach. And that is the key to our industry of network marketing, guys. You know, we really have to get realistic with ourselves and understand that the business we're in network marketing. So we market our products and services to our network. We're in a sales and marketing industry. So we do sales. It's how we do that in our most authentic approach that really yields the best long-lasting results. So the first part, when we get someone started, they've been on a call, they've been to an event, they've got a bit of excitement because they've heard a story now. Now they've got a little bit of hope, just like I had when I was in that corporate world, didn't know what I was going to do, how I was going to get out of it, and I lost hope. I went to the meeting, I heard a story, and suddenly I had a little bit of hope. Now, what do you do with that person when they're out of there? They've got this excitement, but they don't have a plan. Well, the first thing we need to do, because this is now the vehicle to help them achieve their goals, as a vehicle, they're going to approach the road and going to hit some traffic lights. The first thing we need to do is help them get results. It is the most important thing to do. And when you're doing this with your new prospects, always think about yourself as well. Think about your own results. Who's got, hands up here now, who has got a 9 out of 10 product result? Who's investing in themselves? Right, that's got to be every single hand. Because if you are all feeling 9 out of 10, your energy and excitement would be absolutely through the roof right now. So we want to get these guys results, because what this is going to do, it's going to give them belief. We can talk about all the facts, all of the nutrition details, everything. Until they feel it themselves, they're not going to have that real belief. We need to give them confidence. When you take someone that's got a bad posture, they're not feeling great about themselves, now getting results now, people are complimenting them, their shoulders go up, now they've got confidence. They believe these products work, they believe in the community, now they're confident in themselves. And all of those people, when they went home with their Herbalife bag, or they told their friends and family they were doing Herbalife, we know they're going to get some negativity. It doesn't matter whether it's Herbalife or whatever it is. People are generally quite negative. Now they've got proof. Now they can show everyone, what I'm doing works, look at me, it's working. So we want to give all of our prospects the belief, the confidence, and the proof. And when they've got that, guys, suddenly they've got a spring in their step, they've got a bit of energy, they've got some excitement, and they're enthusiastic about Herbalife. Negativity doesn't get through. They've got a shield now. So you want to really tell your new prospect, I want to get you this result because I want to get you excited. I want you to be enthusiastic. And if you help them do that, you're going to have your customers, your new members that are excited, enthusiastic, going out into the marketplace, telling their friends, telling their family with real belief. It's like if you go somewhere on holiday and you stay in an amazing resort, amazing hotel. You can't explain it if you've seen it on Instagram. But if you've been there and you come back and someone says, oh, I've heard it's not very good there, you're like, no, believe me, I've been there. It is unbelievable. This is the energy you need your new prospects to be going into the marketplace with. And this is something I've done, and I implore all of you guys to do it. Invest in yourself, invest in your health, invest in your wellness, invest in your Herbalife. Use all the products, engage in your communities, become a leader in your groups, get the best result you can. Invest in your... Look, people will not believe what we say. They're going to believe what they see. And I will not accept any negativity from anyone because I'm investing in my products. I use all of the products. There's no way, absolutely no way, the way I eat and socialize, that I could achieve results like this without the Herbalife products. Absolutely no chance. You've got the best nutritionist 24/7 with those products in the cupboard. And this is exactly what you want your new prospects to have. Bulletproof belief and confidence in Herbalife. So as you're, thank you very much. So now as you're activating them, most chance they were on an ideal breakfast or a weight loss plan, and you're going to look them in the eyes and say, listen, you've decided to take this business on now. We need to get serious. We need to upgrade you. Let's get you on some of the sports nutrition. Let's get you on these Phyto Completes. Let's get these, you know what Phyto Complete does. Let's get you some abs. Let's make you feel amazing. Microbiotic Max, the second brain. Let's get you on these, because if you're not using these, you can't feel it. If you can't feel it, you can't talk about it authentically. If you've ever had a problem getting customers, selling products, I know we don't like the word selling products, but we do sell products. We share products that we're using. If you're having any issues doing that, it's because you're not using it and feeling the benefits. When you are, you're going to have absolutely no problem talking about it because it comes with a different energy. And this is what Ricky told me. This is Ricky's result on the left. This is what you want when you're activating them at this stage to say, okay, what we want to do now, we're going to upgrade your plan. We want to get this before and after picture. I'll tell you why. Because when you've got this before and after picture, you've got something to show people, because generally you're not going to walk around too often without your top on. So Ricky did this. This is what got my attention. Sam Manning here. This was one of my customers. When we activated her, I said, Sam, we want to go and get this before and after picture and show people what these products have done for you. The same with Chris Bell, the same with Warren, he's my tab team. This is exactly what I did when I was activating them using the traffic lights. Let's go and get this before and after picture. Who in here has got a before and after picture right now that they're proud of? Okay, let's go and get a new one. You go and get a new one, you're going to go and get 20 new customers, no problem. Focus on investing in yourself, and you'll attract all the new customers and distributors you want. And we want to document your journey. Start documenting it in a nice, humble way. This is a great example of a customer that I got. She come into the marketing plan because everyone was asking her about her results. I asked her to document her journey. She got how many comments there? You can see she got over 100 comments. Then all we do, I work with her, or you're going to work with your prospect in all of those comments and likes, send in a little message. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. It's been a great journey. If you're interested in finding out more, you want to do the same, me and my coach can help you. So this is why we really want to focus the first part of the activation on the results. Now it's about education. Education on the products, education on the business, and education on network marketing. But remember, guys, when I talk about education of the products, that means using the products. It doesn't mean becoming a scientist, doesn't mean learning all the facts. When you watch Dr. David Heber, when you see all of these nutritionists and all of the stuff they put out, that's to give you confidence. It's not to go and relay that to the marketplace. The marketplace doesn't care. They don't care what you say, they care what they see. So just focus on your results. Education on the products is using the products, using as many of the product range as you can. The business of Herbalife is very simple. It's talking about the products you're using, the results you're getting, and talking to new people, okay? And network marketing. Learn a little bit about what we do. How do you do that? Very simple. You go to events and you get on calls and you work with your sponsor. The number one thing you can do with your education is work closely with your sponsor. So you're going to be saying this to your prospect. You're going to say, look, now you're in now. The best thing you can do is work with me as closely as you can. Okay? I want you to ask me questions. I want you to be calling me. The worst thing you want is when you recruit someone that they go very quiet on you. Maybe they're a little bit shy. They don't want to speak. So you want to really open your door and say, listen, my door's always open. You can ring me at any time. The way we move through this very quickly is me and you working really close together, developing a friendship. But also tell them that it's not your responsibility for their success. Actually, having a really, really good sponsor can harm you because then you don't get the opportunity to become a leader or the leader that you need to. And this is really important for their education. Getting to events, getting on the online academies, going to the presentations. Say to them at this point, even if you feel like you're hearing the same thing, you're not ready to stop plugging in until you're ready to deliver these presentations yourself. Until the point you are ready to deliver these presentations, you get on these, you take notes, you start learning and get into the big events, the major events, depending on the goals that they've told you. If they've got aspirations above world team, it's an absolute must that they go to these major events, extravaganzas, kickoffs. Say this from the offset so it's not a surprise. They've got some goals. They want to go to the millionaire team. They want to go to the president's team. They want to make X amount a month. Then you have to start instilling behaviors from the start and what's expected so that they know straight away that the corporate events, these events are an absolutely non-negotiable. And this is a culture we really have to get back after what happened a couple of years ago. And if you want to do some learning outside of this, if you are really that sort of individual that wants to go quick, then suggest GoPro. It's free on Spotify, YouTube. But say to them, I don't want you to become a self-development, personal development junkie. I don't want you to go and read 15 books. What I want you to do is start with this book and put the learnings into practice. If you do not put the learnings into practice, the self-development, the personal development, the reading, waste of time. We're not looking for ultra knowledgeable distributors. We're looking for people that get into massive action. And actually, really all they need to do is read GoPro, put the things into action, get to the events, read GoPro again, go to the events, put it into action, read GoPro again, work with your sponsor. That's all you guys really need to do. When was the last time you guys read GoPro? Put your hands up. Not many. Guys, we've got one of the best network marketing trainers with us. delivering some of the stuff, or exactly the same stuff that's in this book. And then the most important part now, getting the results, amazing. The education, the knowledge, fantastic. Now it's all about the action. The goals that you want to achieve is on the other side of action. And as we know in Herbalife, all business is conversation. Getting into action is having conversations. How many conversations can you have? That will lead from the excitement and enthusiasm you got from your results, a little bit of education to give you some confidence. Then you're going to go and have more conversations. Understanding that conversation should lead to an invitation to some kind of presentation. That presentation can be you in the kitchen making a tea with aloe, whatever it might be. But it's conversation, invitation to a presentation. And let's get professional now. We've got real goals. We've got to get professional. We've got to start writing lists. And this is where you're going to start working with your prospect to write the list. If you expect to say to your prospect, I want you to go and write a list and come back to me, 99% of the chance they're not going to do it. Sit down with them, start making a list, because they need your support, your guidance on how to write that list. Okay, if you was going to have a birthday party next week, who would you invite? Your very close circle of influence. Let's write those names down. Tell me about some of your family members. Tell me about people you work with. Do you have any hobbies? Do you go and play tennis? Do you do jiu-jitsu? Whatever it might be. Let's write a list of all these people down, because you've got to get that pen to paper. You've got to start as a sponsor, start understanding what their network is, because it's your job to start helping them tap into that network with the excitement from the results that they're getting. And start planning out their week, because you're going to have prospects now say, I want to go to the president's team. Okay, let's work out how much time you've got to invest into this business to go to the president's team. And they might say, you know what, I've only got 2 evenings a week with an hour. You go, listen, I think we might need to redefine the goals here, but you can start scheduling some time where you can start working with your new prospect, getting them into massive action. And what is that action as well? Well, it might be helping them set up a sample event, a shake party once a week. It might be setting up a fit camp or a wellness hub, or helping them get into the health marathon or an online support structure. That's helping them get into action, building some networks, having something to invite to. And when you get to the end of this activation, you want to have some very quick points that you can do straight away. You want to tell them, right, if they haven't already signed up, sign up now. Order their products. Well, they've already ordered some products. As we know, they've been through the first part of the pathway. But now it's about upgrading. You've told them the importance of using more products, upgrading their product usage, because this is going to help them get that feeling, understand the products. They can make more sales into the marketplace. Book an event ticket. When's the next event? Let's get it booked. Because if you've got a prospect that's excited, time is of the essence, you get them signed up, you upgraded their plan, and you've booked their event ticket, you're now off to the races. Start writing their list with them and get them inviting. Now you're really off to the races. Now you've got someone that is going to fly to supervisor. Guys, all of the slides I've gone through here, we're going to be providing these. They're going to be shared, so you've all got them. Start practicing this. Start getting used to delivering this quick start. You want to get them in, get them going. Keep it really simple. Keep it basic. You know, you'll have fast success when you keep things really simple and really basic. And the fundamentals of Herbalife remain. Getting people amazing results, helping them get educated on how they can build a business by leveraging their results and getting into action. Putting some money in their pocket, getting them a commission paid into their bank. Once you do that, guys, you're going to have a member for life, especially if you get them to an extravaganza. Because what happens at extravaganzas? The big decisions, the life decisions, that they no longer want to do that job, that career, that they want to do Herbalife, and it's time to go all in.
Thank you, Sal. Now, guys, I told you he was good, but what I want you to do while it's fresh in your memory, and I'm certainly not going to try to cover everything that he just mentioned, but guys, we want to really underline the importance you getting your members into action early. Now, whether you've just signed them up this evening or it's a plan for you tomorrow, those 5 steps that he mentioned has served Sal and I and Michelle and all of our organisation so well over the last 10 years, and it kind of nearly fits every model here. So signing up your prospect, guys, helping them through that process, ordering the products that suit their needs. Now, you'd have evaluated them people like Sal mentioned, guys, but something now that I think a lot of people miss and they don't really want to say it in case they put them off is get an event ticket booked early, guys. The national event. You know, if the Open is near you, then get them booked into that. But guys, for this, we want them booked into either a kickoff or a summer spectacular as soon as possible. Because what we find is the people that get there are lifers, guys. But you need to really get that booked in quickly. Help them write that list, guys. Yeah. Sometimes people say, yep, I've told them to write down 50 names. They are never going to do it. Get them on a FaceTime, get them on a call. Start asking them to tell you about people in their phone book and their list. Get that all scribbled down and then help them invite guys. That's it. Help them get the first few messages out, whether it's ring their mum and dad, speak to their brother and sister, whatever your DMO, I'm not trying to tell you what it is, but start getting our products into their family. And then you can't go wrong. So guys, that's the quick start. And as we mentioned, in 2 weeks' time, not next week because we've got a bank holiday break, we're going to be bringing you the leadership training. Now, that time it's going to be the other way round. Sal will be hosting the call and I will actually be doing the leadership training for you. Now, guys, it's probably the one difference between people getting nearly there and the ones that get to the president team. You know, the ones that just found a way through the hard yards or the ones that gave up on the journey. Now, please make sure that you've got this in your diaries. September the 2nd, Monday, September the 2nd at 8 p.m. as always. We want as many of you to tune into this thing as possible, guys, because this is us tying the bow in the prize. Because at the end of the coach's pathway, guys, we've built supervisors. If you want to know how to take these guys any further, as we mentioned, leadership is the one skill or one attribute that we really need to invest in. And guys, you can become a leader. I certainly wasn't a leader when I started, but I chose to go on that journey to try to better myself so I could take as many people up the plan as possible. So guys, again, thank you for tuning in. Get that one in your diaries. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, company. And thank you for everyone that's been helping us with the Open experience, whether it's the online or the face-to-face. And we will see you very, very soon. Take care.